Hi guys, it's Dag and it's Peep. Peep's over there. She's the cute one. I'm the one mucking up the stream this morning, but we're here again for another episode 6. We're 6 episodes into this now of SWTOR Storytime. We are leveling a couple of Imperial characters through their respective uh, class storylines, and because each class has an individual storyline that's a little bit different and unique, and there's a lot of fun lore and stuff in SWTOR that comes up during that storyline. So we decided it'd be kind of fun to share that and our love of the game with you guys. Peep and I were just having a conversation. We were talking about New Year's Eve. In the past, for example, some of us have had parties, and we had a party at our place on New Year's Eve, and most of the folks left by 11 o'clock because they all turned into pumpkins. And
Fucking people.
yeah, we have two boys, so we ended up with their girlfriends and them staying until about 1:30 is when we finally went to bed. But that has changed over the years. It's like we're no longer the party hardy group that everyone falls over and we're making fools of ourselves and stuff like that. And Peep had mentioned that in the past, she's played some World of Warcraft on New Year's Eve when there weren't any parties to go to and stuff. And it's like this year you said something about it wasn't. It just didn't feel the same, right? You didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I think it's okay to take a break from a game that you have been devoted to for a long time. My allegiance to the different games change, and that's definitely something that's happened with World of Warcraft. It's okay to step back and say, you know what, I'm going to take a break from this game right now, and I'm going to go play something else. And in fact, that's how I ended up starting to play Star Wars: The Old Republic with Peep, because she and I had been playing World of Warcraft since the beginning of time. And, well, she's a lot younger than I am, trust me. But the whole idea was
Not
that,
that much.
yeah,
Just
you are. So
10
anyway,
years.
she's she was taking a break from World of Warcraft because the expansion at the time was kind of like and there was a lot of other political stuff going on with Blizzard and some of that stuff, and it's like it's time to take a break and do something else. And so that's how I got into Star Wars. And what other games are you playing right now? Besides, are you playing anything else other than Star Wars and WoW or?
No. Um. No, I have a stack of single player games that I was supposed to be streaming to get through, which is why I started my streaming channel, because I thought, oh, this will be motivation for me to get through my single player games that I have that I really want to play. But then I was recently diagnosed with arthritis in both of my thumbs. So I'm an older gamer. I'm in my 50s. And arthritis is, man, it's a bear. It's one of those things that you think, arthritis, it's for 80-year-olds or whatever, but you really can start getting, minor stuff when you're in your 40s. And then when you're about in your 50s, it actually starts to really take hold. And when you're, and it just gets worse and worse and worse as you get older. So I was talking to you before we went on about changing your expectations as a
Mm-hmm.
gamer, because I probably am not going to be able to raid anymore. The last time I went in, I was so disappointed because I found it really hard to move out of the way of stuff. And yeah, I just found it really difficult. And the first time, and I have all the stuff. I have a keyboard, I have like a Razer Tartarus, so I can fire off spells really quickly from my left hand, and I have a vertical mouse, and I mean I have all the things that you need to play with with you know a slight disability in your hands and everything to help. And it just was too painful. I just couldn't. And so what that means is that if if it's a really painful night and I can't manage to move out of the way, then I can't be relied upon as a solid raid team member. So
Yeah.
that's sad. It means that I'm probably never going to be able to raid again. And I mean just at the normal level. The last guild I was in didn't do. I've never been like a hardcore raider, but we at least got through to the very beginnings of the mythic stuff before the next patch came along.
Yeah,
Usually, we didn't
can't
usually
even
finish the mythic raids, but we usually got a pretty good start on them. So it
I
was
don't
nice.
even
It was
remember the
fun.
last time I was in a raid. I mean, I haven't done looking for raid or anything like that for at least 2 expansions. And
Right. Well, I don't do LFR because it's toxic and awful, and people
it's a
don't know
shit
the fights.
storm.
It is. People don't know the fights, and they won't learn the fights, and I just don't like it. So, I don't think I'll be doing that. But so now I have to be more of a casual player, and it's odd because MMOs. For a long time, people would object to people treating them as single player games, but actually, you really can just take it's dealer's choice now. You know, you
Sure.
can play most MMOs as a solo player and do very little group activity, and it's fine. And you know what? For most 5-man dungeon content, not mythics, but just regular stuff, so you can just see what's going on, just see the content. That's not so bad. You can pretty much get away with doing that without having to move out of the way of stuff every second and use all your cooldowns just on a normal dungeon, right?
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need to be that skilled to get through it, so that's good. Then you can just see the story and see the
Well,
area and go, oh,
one of the
that's really
things that I've been doing, and I don't stream all of the time with all when
Speaking
I'm.
of which, do you want to get on our sorry, let me just back up real quick.
Oh,
We should get onto the Black Talon and start doing our stream.
oh,
You should
well,
finish your comment, but that's what we need to do. So let's get over to that area
okay, black. Oh, for doing a. Okay,
for
I'm
our
on the fleet
swatter.
right now, so we're.
Me too. I'm just riding my mount around.
Oh, I'm standing like right outside of my the shuttle to Korriban. Where am I?
Well, I'll be right there. I'll be right there.
Okay.
But
Oh,
anyway,
here's
you were
the.
saying
Oh no, I was, and I just had a brain fade. Uh-oh. Mr.
single player
Mustache.
MMO. Sorry,
So
I just
no, we got
wanted to.
Hi, how's it going, Mr. Mustache?
Hello, Mr. Mustache.
Yeah. I'm looking for a game that is relaxing to play solo and also rewarding as you invest time in it, but just casual. Is SWTOR a fun game to get started in? I have zero experience with SWTOR, but I have some with WoW, not raiding though. Well,
Yes.
I've been we got you can have 2 perspectives here because Peep has been playing SWTOR for 10 years, pretty much since it started, right?
Yeah. However old the game is,
Yeah. And
13
then
years.
I
I
think
don't
it's just
remember.
10 years old. And then I've been playing for just a little over a year. So, but I had played World of Warcraft since since 2005. So that should tell you that, a few years under my belt with World of Warcraft or an MMO in general. And if you follow my stream, which you did, which is really cool, thank you. I actually stream all 3 of the games that I play, and they're all MMOs. And I don't necessarily do them with other people. The only one that we're currently doing as a group is World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. And we don't have enough people in order to do any dungeons. We only have a group of 4 people that are running right now. So we're just
Yeah, we're
leveling in
not
that
doing
game.
dungeons in hardcore. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, yeah, because one of us will die and that'll be the end of the stream.
That'll
So,
be the end of that. Yeah. Well, we'll
but
have 3 people desperately trying to level like a new person is what I think will
yeah,
happen.
yeah. So to answer your question, every class. I don't know if you played during which was the one that had the class halls. Do you remember which expansion?
Legion.
Legion. Okay, so if you played during Legion, then you had a separate class hall, and there was a completely separate storyline. Some of it surrounding your weapon and the class that you were playing, and whether you were a healer or whether you were a DPS or whether you were a tank. And I actually went in, and what my game style was during that expansion was to see if I could get all of my classes through their class halls on all of their specs, so I could collect all of the different weapons. And that's what I did. In this game, it has been for me rolling a character for every particular class, and part of that is that you can get legacy.
So you get a legacy. Legacy means that you can share materials. You have like a legacy bank. You can share materials. There's a materials bank for all your characters on the server.
On a server.
You name,
yeah,
yeah, and you name your legacy, and it's basically your family or whatever,
yeah,
your group.
Now
But you don't get the powers, legacy powers, until you level each class to 50. When you get to 50, you get a legacy power that adds into there's a thing you get called heroic moment. And basically it's a lip buff that you can get in fighting, which helps to restore health, and it's really helpful for a big, ouchie fight. But as you level characters 50 and above, you get their class buff. So if you have a sniper, but you also have a Sith warrior who is 50, when your sniper uses the heroic moment, they will get the buff from the other classes, from the warrior who's over 50. They'll get a power from them, a physical spell from them. And a new power bar comes up and says, hey, you can use your special powers. And it's really helpful for solo play. I think that probably of all the MMOs, as far as I haven't played every single one on the planet, but of the ones I've played, I think it's probably the most rewarding experience as a solo player. It's the easiest to get equipment upgrades. It's the easiest to feel like you've done accomplishments. There are achievements for just about everything you do. There is a constant source of reward from conquest, from this Galactic Seasons thing that they have all the time. This is the 5th one, which is an event that it's just a special event that gives you special rewards for just playing the game. And yeah, I think it's probably the most rewarding solo experience as an MMO. I like WoW as a solo MMO, but I think SWTOR is probably slightly better just for soloing. But that's just my opinion, and Mr. Mustache wanted to know if that was a good MMO to play solo, and I vote yes.
Yeah, so he also says yeah, I play WoW on and off when I just want to play mindlessly and relax, which is, that's part of the whole idea, right? You don't want something that stresses you out so much that you just can't go to sleep. But what is mostly holding me back with playing a new MMO is it is already live for 10 years, is that you get overwhelmed with info and content as a new player. My thought on that is...
You for sure can, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely can. The third MMO that I play is Final Fantasy XIV. And I think that one I have played the least of all the three, because it doesn't have the support structure around it that you will find with World of Warcraft and Star Wars. Two really good sources for information. There's Volk is one that is very similar to what's the Wowhead? It's similar to Wowhead.
It's sort of like Wowhead. Volk is more of an article based.
The other source is SWTORista. Now, she's a streamer here on Twitch, but she also has her own website that is extremely exhaustive with regards to information on how to put your character together, what the best build is for the character, all the ins and outs and stuff. So I would have to say that between the 3 games that I play, probably SWTOR and World of Warcraft have the most built-up support that is available on the internet with regards to how to go and play the game. And both of those, I don't think you're going to find as much hate in SWTOR as you would in World of Warcraft for playing the game the way that you want to play. Instead of playing the min-max and all of that garbage that goes with being a raider and everything like that. So go and play what you want. I mean, if you're not having a good time in the game that you're playing, go find something else to play for a while. And, another expansion might come out that's more of interest on your original game, and then you might go back to that. Or not. You don't know. So anyway, thank you for the follow, and we're going to jump in and do some content here. But if you have additional questions, hit me up on Discord, or, we can chat about it. No problem.
I would definitely start with SWTOR stuff.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal?
All right. Let's see.
All right, are you ready to go kick some Republic?
Let's go kick some alien butt.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
I gotta remember, you get to start the conversation. Greetings, Hunter.
I don't care who does, just one of us has to.
There's a shuttle to Dromund Kaas, nice for a solo traveler. Normally takes a while. However, someone named Krista Markun has also arranged a berth for you on the Black Talon. It's an Imperial transport and is considerably faster. Okay.
Let's make this happen.
Safe travels.
I'm supposed to be reading, and I'm sitting here eating yogurt. Start story mode.
Mr. Mustache is going to try SWTOR. Very cool. We have a convert. We're doing story mode, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, you picked it. Okay.
We don't have enough people for veteran mode.
Yeah.
We have to have 4.
Hopefully we're in the same group. Unless we have one of those weird little things.
Oh, it's just story mode, so it's just the 2 of us. Okay, so there are Galactic Seasons needs for characters to 3 of the quests for Galactic Seasons this week are called Cover Me, which is defeat non-player enemies with a companion in a heal roll. Hold Them Down, which is defeat non-player enemies with a companion in a tank roll. And then I Have Your Back, which is the same, but with a damage roll. So, for the purposes of the instance, I will put Kaleo on tank. She is actually supposed to be a tank originally before they changed them to have all the powers. So she will rush ahead and engage, and that makes it easy for us to group people up and murder them. And then why don't you put Mako on heals?
And she is.
And then you'll get 100 of those healing things. And when we get to the 100 level, we can switch off.
Okay.
So that we can get our Galactic Seasons. If you open your Galactic Seasons window and you see where it says weekly 0 of 7 weekly complete.
Hang on, I gotta catch up here. Okay, Galactic Seasons, top left corner, level 1. Yes, I'm on level 2, catch up.
Okay. You see where it says weekly complete, the little bubbles on the right?
Yes, I do.
Daily
complete, 0 of 7?
Complete. Mm-hmm. If you click on 0 of 7, actually, if you click on either one of them, it'll show you what the objectives are for to gain Galactic Seasons point this time. And if you go down to the quest, hold them down. There's another one. What's the healing one is called Cover Me. So if you'll track the Cover Me one, then you can see on your achievement tracker, there's a counter that will let you know how far you've gotten. And when you've finished, it'll give you an in-game message. So
Okay. All right.
I like to have the tracker up. Some people don't care about the tracker. I enjoy having it in front of my face.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking for it. I don't see it.
Either way. The achievement tracker? Well, I don't know where you have it because I don't have the same UI. I've reorganized the UI, so.
Well, I'll have to see where it pops up when we start doing it.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we have a combat support droid too. So this is pretty easy stuff. Are you gonna get one as well? Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna walk over this place.
I'll let you start the conversations because
Okay.
That way it's easier.
We'll tell the captain that I'll be back on the bridge as soon as I've done his errand.
Yes, sir.
Good to have you aboard. I'm Lieutenant Silas, second in command of the Black Talon. We're your ride to Dromund Kaas.
A pleasure to meet you.
Indeed. Welcome. It's not a comfortable ship, but as transports go, it does its job. On our present course, we should arrive at the capital within a day. Won't be any trouble. In the meantime, your droid's in the conference room. We picked it up with the upgrades from Geonosis. When we docked here, it mentioned your names.
If my droid's waiting, then I should see what it wants.
We both picked the same thing.
If you need anything else, I'll be on the bridge.
What?
And you, soldier, when you're
She
done
doesn't
staying
need to
on the
know
guard,
that
get
I don't
back to
have a
your
droid.
post. This isn't a luxury yacht.
Yes, sir.
Got to whip those guys into shape. All right, we gotta go talk to the droid.
Yeah, gotta go talk to the robot. Here we go. Click, click, click.
Identity confirmed. Good day. I'm Advanced Protocol Unit NR02. My functions are diplomacy, translation, manslaughter, and calumniation. I have an urgent message for
Great
you
combo.
from my master. Please stand by for delivery.
Calumniation, dude.
Okay. Mr. Mustache is following us, or he's watching us, so he can kind of get an idea of how the game works. It's like cool.
Cool.
Let's see.
I have
an urgent message for you from my master.
And how does he know I'm here?
This is Unit NR02 to Grand Moff Kilran. You are now in contact with the Black Talon.
I
this guy.
Grand Moff Kilran.
Brought me just the people I've been looking for. My name
Yeah.
is Rikus
Gosh,
Kilran.
he's just
I'm
so
commander of the
posh.
5th Fleet, second to the Minister of War, and my personal favorite, the so-called Butcher of Coruscant.
Something wrong with a hologram, or is your face supposed to look like that?
The
Rude.
scars, they're an old gift from a Jedi friend. I barely notice them anymore. 6 hours ago, the Republic engaged in an illegal border skirmish on the edges of Imperial territory. One enemy warship escaped. That warship, the Brental Star, is carrying a passenger of vital strategic importance. Yours is the only vessel placed to intercept.
Where do I come in?
I'll explain in a moment. The warship's passenger is codenamed the General. We don't know his identity, but the Republic believes he possesses military secrets, our military secrets. I trust the reports. The General must be captured or killed. Captain Orzik, the man commanding your transport, doesn't share my enthusiasm. He's disobeyed my orders to attack. Feel free to show him what the Empire does to cowards. Then commandeer his ship, find the Brental Star, and deal with the General.
Right now, I'm more interested in getting to Dromund Kaas.
Oh, Agent, I may not serve the Minister of Intelligence, but I'm sure he'd agree that the military needs you now. The General will
Well.
be dead or in custody by day's end. If he's not, I assure you, your ship will never reach port.
I will lead the way to the bridge. Once Captain Orsic is deposed and our hijacking is complete, we may proceed to the Brentol Star.
So he asks us, so the conversations in game are quests or are you in a dungeon? And it's like, in this case, we're in a dungeon, but
Yes.
there are a lot of conversations for just questing and leveling that you'll run into.
Yep.
So I usually
So what we're
say,
doing is we're playing as a
cutscene.
group, and so when we're having a conversation, the system is rolling a die to decide which one of us gets to decide the course of action for that scene, for that interaction. So you can get a lot of variation on how these things turn out. Rolling a die, such a dumb gamer. It's doing a random number function.
Yeah, now Peep started the conversation. I'm going to join. And people go ahead and get there.
This is a restricted area. Captain Orzic's command. You'll have to leave immediately.
You can start the next one so the streamer, the person can see what it looks like when the conversation begins.
He says it seems to be, it says the stream's breaking up a little bit.
Sorry,
Looks like we're doing okay.
I'm not quite sure where I am.
This is the command deck entry hatch. No one's allowed in until we reach our destination.
Time is limited. We must proceed to the bridge immediately.
Our orders were to treat any approach as an attack. You need to take your droid and move it.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots.
Had your chance. We warned you. Blasters out! Attack! Attack!
That was dumb.
Must proceed to the bridge immediately.
I can't actually see what Mr. Mustache is saying because if I turn on my Twitch, it'll take up way too much memory, and then the stream really will suffer.
Oh, yeah. So only one of us actually has Twitch running, so yeah. Missed the reaction. Okay. I'm going to grab this and then get on. We'll go over it when we get to another talking point. Essentially, you had asked the question if the conversations pop up throughout the game, and it's like you will find conversations with choices throughout leveling, questing, and in the dungeons and raids as well.
Yeah, it is like... This game was made by the same people who did Mass Effect and Dragon... What is it? Dragon Quest? Is that what the thing's called? I never really played through it, so... It's essentially the same structure as that. So I hope that came through okay. Oh, and KOTOR.
Okay.
There are some old KOTOR-ish things. Just kind of hard to explain if you didn't play it, but yeah, there are some KOTOR-ish things. You know when you're in a quest where it's just the window and you have choices and maybe there's not a lot of voice acting, that kind of thing? There's been a lot of that in the recent game because they haven't had as much money for development as they used to. So, because the game's been bought by a different company and they're supporting it now and nobody kind of really knows. It's not officially in maintenance mode because there's still future patches, content patches. But other than that, we have no idea how the future's going to be. But it's a huge game. There's a lot of game, and it'll take you some time to get through it all. So, plenty still to enjoy. So I'm sending my tank in. We don't have to be as careful in this story mode stuff as you do in a proper group. They have 3 modes: Story, Veteran, and Master. Is it Master? I can't
Yeah, I
remember.
think
We were
so.
doing the Master ones when we quit in our group because we were getting bored. Ooh, I just leveled.
Ooh, congrats.
So when we get up to the stairs, why don't you start the conversation so he can see
Okay.
how it works?
Hello, droid. So you can see waiting on. There we go. Okay, so she's accepted the conversation. I'm going to start it.
All Marines have been neutralized. Scanning for additional threats.
What's going on? Sir, stay calm, Ensign. Everyone stay calm.
No threats found. The bridge is now secure.
If you want to live, do exactly what I say.
Hands off the consoles. You've got our attention.
I can handle this, Lieutenant. I'm Captain Revenant Orzik. I'm pretty sure I know what this is about. For the record, I take complete responsibility for my actions.
Captain Orzik, I'm told you disobeyed a direct order from Grand Moff Kilran.
Yes, I had no idea he'd respond this brutally. He must want the Brental Star's passenger pretty badly. Maybe he just hates me. The Black Talon would be destroyed chasing a battleship. I've fought in the war before and I'll fight again, but I don't do suicide missions.
Suicide was deciding you could ignore your superiors.
Don't cut his head off.
Oh, come on. That's my thing. She's respecting me now.
The captain's dead.
Uh,
The captain's dead.
Oh,
Bounty Hunter, you have our attention. What would you have us do?
all
Let
right.
this be a lesson. Your only hope for survival is complete and utter loyalty.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Did you lose points with Mako when you did that?
27A of the Imperial Code of Military Conduct.
Did I what?
Command of this vessel has
Did
been
you lose influence with Mako when you just shot a guy in the face for no reason?
Yes, of course I did.
Priority 1.
Miko's really pissed at me. What can I say?
Kara, do as the droid says and prepare to jump to light speed.
So what she's referring to is our companions. You get companions as you level through the game. And
Emerging from hyperspace now. One Thranta-class warship
my
on the
companion
scans.
is
Our
Mako. And she, depending on your choices of how you approach the game, you can get kudos for your companion. Or your companion can just start hating you.
Aim for their power generators. So long as they're damaged and we're not, we have the advantage.
I don't understand why she's so sensitive about walking up and shooting people in the face when her best friends are all bounty hunters. You know?
Well, he says, oh, wow, the storytelling's really good. It's like,
It
yeah,
is.
it is.
It is. It's super good.
Continue the assault. I'll deal with this.
I'll notify security.
And don't worry, we won't let those Republic scum get away.
Of course not.
Ha! Republic scum.
All right, let's go fight some scum.
Gotta go fight the scum.
Does that make us, we have scum breakers or
I don't know.
scrubbing bubbles?
We're just bad guys. We're the bad guys. We don't think we're the bad guys. Oh, I'm gonna be throwing snowballs at people when I remember to do it. Because the Life Day event's still on. There is an event right now going on for Christmas and New Year's, and it's called Life Day in Star Wars for reasons, lore reasons that have to do with the first films. And I think the holiday special in the 70s. Oh, so much fun. But anyway, chucking snowballs. You get snow-covered parcels, and you can buy things with that. So that's nice. Take a snowball in the face. Snowball
You notice
in
we're
the
getting
face.
bonus up here, and those go towards your level, because we're leveling while we're doing this, and then it also goes towards conquest points and stuff like that, too.
Have you noticed I'm not getting any ticks for the Galactic Season stuff, so it doesn't count in Flashpoints.
Oh,
Sort of annoying.
you didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
Well, fine, be that way. Oh, she's throwing. Oh, that's what you were referring to. I was going to say, why are they throwing snowballs?
Trying to get snow-covered packages out of these people so I can get fabulous prizes. Like a new car! This is a lore object. We're going to click on this and it's going to tell us about the Gauge class transport ship that we're on. It puts it in your dictionary, in your codex. So if I went here to the codex, I'm not on the screen, so
because this game, there it is, Codex.
Yeah.
Shift L.
If you go to ships, you now have a Gauge class transport ship that you have information on.
And there it is. So this is what she's referring to. We just picked that up. Resembling the larger, more heavily armed, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but
it's just cool. It's just cool little lore items. They give you a little bit of XP and a little bit of fun information.
Yeah.
Snowball! I just found a package.
Anyone read me? This is engineering. We have an emergency. Please respond. The droids locked us out of the control room. They're sabotaging the engine.
She's not gonna. So yeah, one of my professions, unfortunately, is scavenging, and he will not scavenge. She will not scavenge, and while we're in the.
This is a weird bug. You just dismiss your companion the first time, bring him back, and the next time you have to scavenge, it should do fine. I know it's weird, but I don't know why, but that is the workaround. There are a few bugs in this game, and I suppose in every MMO, that have never been fixed.
Yep. Oh, Mako's scanning it.
I did it. I stole it from you.
No, that's okay. I'm not going to dismiss my character. It's fine. I'll deal with it.
I didn't mean to.
Okay, we got all these.
One to letting you do it, and then you could dismiss her and bring her back.
You gonna take them first? Maybe.
Murderate their faces. Pew, pew.
I just like roasting.
More droids.
Other side.
What is it when your droids sabotage your ship? Is that droidatage?
Something like that, yeah.
Robotage? Machinatage!
My droids roasting on an open fire. Snowballs thrown up their nose. Okay.
These are not the droids you're looking for. Okay, now we have to kill this boss.
Yeah. So this guy's got a gold star, so he's one of the bosses.
Yep, double star. He's a silver and a gold star piled up on top of each other. I'm going to use my heroic moment to give us a little extra healing. Oh, sabotage probes.
I've got the other droids that pop in to say hi.
Yeah. These fights are usually much longer in the veteran and master modes. But they are entirely doable in story mode as a solo character with your companion.
Oh, what'd I get? Anything
I just got some boots. Some new
I got
shoes.
a rock, literally.
I got a rock.
I got nothing. Okay.
I got a rock. Okay. Time to head this way.
Oh, I'm going to point out also, these are healing stations. So if you can run these dungeons by yourself on story mode. And these healing stations, if you don't have good enough healing from your companion, you can use these in order to help yourselves out. And also, same thing for groups. There are some of the dungeons are pretty nasty with regards to their mechanics. and you might need healing, or your healer might need help.
Yeah, they're in veteran mode, but they don't exist in master mode. In master mode, you're considered good enough to get by without them. And it's really hard. Okay. It's difficult. Some of the master modes are really, really difficult.
Oh, they're insane.
I find. Yeah. I'm
Right.
sure that somebody would just be like, you need to get good. Well, whatever. My hands are never going to be in the state where I can get good ever again, so I'm not going to worry about it too much.
I'll let you start him up.
Okay. Start conversation.
Reports from all decks. We're holding together, sir, but I don't know for how long.
Make sure it's long enough, Ensign. Your life and career are at stake.
Please stand
Ooh.
alert. Grand Moff Kilran's representatives have returned.
Congratulations, my lord. Security reports that the sabotage droids have been destroyed.
Status
I'm
report.
always a professional.
Oh, please. Please don't kill us.
Don't kill us.
Or I'll kill you myself.
He just wet his
Brentful
pants.
Star's outer defenses.
And
The
it's all
next
because
assault
of
will come
you.
until we enter fighter range. Another minute, maybe two.
Transmission coming in. Long range. It's a message, but it's not from the Brentful Star.
Don't leave me hanging.
I'll patch the message through immediately.
My character's such a
Jedi
prick.
Grandmaster Satil
He
Shan
really
on an
kinda is.
unidentified Imperial vessel. I'm on route
Satil
to a location
Shan.
with 16 Republic vessels. I'm asking you to retreat before more lives are lost.
The Empire doesn't turn and run so easily. Your ship brought this upon itself.
You can make those claims if you wish, but we both know they're lies. The Brentful Star is under my protection. Our convoy was ambushed and I sent the Star ahead. We will reunite. I just crippled 3 Imperial dreadnoughts. I don't wish to destroy you. The peace between Republic and Empire is fragile enough already.
Now, just a comment. All of these characters interconnect. So if you were playing a Republic character, you would run into Satil Shan as part of your quest and stuff too. So they're
Yep.
not just one-offs.
She's a big character throughout the entire series.
Yeah.
She's important. She's related to Bastila Shan, one of the characters in the original KOTOR series. Jedi aren't supposed to be doing all that to make descendants, but apparently they're naughty most of the time. They break the rules.
Are you still yammering?
You've made yourself clear. But I suggest you prepare to face a Jedi. And you may want to consider what that means.
Another head.
Fighter range. The Brentful Star is launching its first squadron.
All right. Now we're close enough to fly in and send a raiding party. I assume you're going.
Yep.
Now you'll get to see what bounty hunters are all about.
Before you
Cutting off heads and
Most
swaggering.
of the Marines will back you up, but we had to execute a few for refusing to fight.
They were terrified after what happened to the captain. They panicked.
They're dead now anyway.
We did retrieve their equipment. It's yours. We're doing our very best to serve you, I swear.
You've done well, so far. Continue and all will end well.
I called him an idiot.
I'll make sure he doesn't trouble you in the future.
I advise that you proceed to the shuttle bay. The flight to the Brentful Star may be hazardous, but Grand Moff Kilran has complete faith in your abilities.
So the lady that does the voice for Satil Shan, she is now doing the voice of Ysera's daughter. I can't remember what her name is in WoW. Is it Marithra? Is that it? I can't remember. Yeah, she does her voice.
I don't recall.
Yeah. So every time she comes into the give you a quest or whatever, I hear her voice and I'm like, Satil! Because I still do play WoW, I haven't played for a couple of weeks. I don't know what it is about MMOs, playing MMOs as a single player. A lot of people do it, and I certainly have a lot of solo PC games to get through, but I don't know, it feels lonely. I think I just like knowing there's a community out there and having people to chat with, even if I'm not grouping with them.
Well,
general
that's one of the
chat
things.
is sometimes stupid and toxic, but quite often it's just really fun, you know? Quite
We got
often
these
it's
guys.
just people
Yay.
geeking out about the game and stuff, you know? What are they talking about right now in the chat? I haven't actually seen any chat. I wonder if I left the channel. Anyway. Sometimes they're nasty, but frequently they're not, so it's nice. I feel like that's the same with WoW too, ever since they put in the behavior code thing that you have to sign. Like, to get into the game, you have to agree to not be a jerk, basically.
Yeah.
And when they put that in, a whole bunch of people were like, I'm not going to agree not to be a jerk, and they stopped playing. Which is fantastic.
Well, I know that's one of the reasons I stopped being a tank. Because...
yeah, I think that kind of toxicity is probably still there.
I just got so much grief
really any
from
way to
people
get rid of that.
playing warrior tank when I was doing that in World of Warcraft. And it's like, no, I still believe in crowd control and doing the mechanics properly.
Yeah.
And if you're a mage and you want a tank, go for it.
I don't know if you're ever going to get rid of that toxicity in pugs kind of thing. That seems... And everybody brags that Final Fantasy is better at it, but that hasn't been my experience.
Yeah, I've actually not run into... I think Final Fantasy might be a little bit clickish.
Yeah.
I've not run into the type of community that people brag about with Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I haven't either.
You know, mostly I'm doing stuff on my own. At first I thought, oh, maybe it's because these guys are all like refugees from World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
But
I feel like if you probably got a good guild, I don't remember their companies, right? In Final Fantasy. If you got a real good... Is it a company? I can't remember.
Yeah, company.
Anyway, if you got a good guild in there, I'm sure it'd be a different story, right? But it is... Their pugging doesn't seem to be anymore, you know. I don't know. Is it slightly less toxic? I don't know. I didn't think so.
I haven't even tried to join a company because, well, just the one that we had when we were playing. But it was...
Well, I do pug in WoW a little bit, you know, for dungeons. I do pug a little bit for regular dungeons in WoW. And I have found, since I got the arthritis diagnosis, I have a macro where I tell people I have arthritis in my hands, so I'm not very fast. Just FYI. And every single group has been nothing but supportive. It's like, it's okay, just try to keep up. We'll wait for you if you fall behind. So.
This is Protocol Unit NR02. I hope you're receiving this message clearly, and that your flight was free of incident. Please hold for Security Coordinator Ensign Brukhara.
The Marines are on their way. They'll follow you in and hold each junction you secure. Try not to take too long. We're not a military ship. What you have is all you're getting.
I don't need an army. I can handle this myself.
Yes, but... I understand.
I have been scanning the Brental Star's communications, and security forces appear to be moving to protect the escape pods. It is extremely likely that the crew is attempting to evacuate the General. You must retrieve or eliminate him before he escapes.
Consider it done.
Excellent news. I will be in contact if the situation changes. Proceed to assault all defense points between you and the target.
All right, we gotta go to the right. And kill everything in the...
just gotta go.
In
kill everything in our path.
I hate the medics. They're the ones that cause the most issue.
Yep. Healing everybody all the time.
Trooper, Specialist, Corporal. Hi, Corporal.
Broop. All right.
Security forces, prepare to fire.
Ugh. Okay, fine.
All right. So let's see. Do we want to do the bonuses and the bonus boss and all that?
Sure. It's all XP.
Okay. Yeah. All right, then let's run around in the back here. And
Got
get
the other
this
boss over
dude
here.
here. Yeah, we don't want to trigger the boss. We want to get all these little floor guys
Yeah,
first.
yeah. Let's get these out of the way first. What do you mean I can't see the target? He's right there.
So dumb that my AoE is my most powerful spell.
Yeah, mine does okay damage, but it's not terrific. So,
Okay.
yeah, if we pull these two down below, it'll pull the one above, but
It'll
won't.
pull
I
that
don't think it
guy
pulls
up.
the boss. Yeah,
No, I don't think it will.
I
think
can't
we'll be
remember.
Okay. We'll have Cleo bring him over.
Yep,
There
where'd they
you
go?
Behind you.
You're speaking to a special forces commander, meet. Show
Uh-oh.
some respect.
Did we start? No.
No, he's talking to his underlings up there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Did they refer to them as meat?
Oh, wait a second. We got a couple more guys over on the left. You want to take them out?
No.
Okay.
No, because they will pull the boss.
They will pull
so-
the boss? Oh, because they're in the
Yep.
they're part of the next phase, right?
They are, but they will pull this guy because we have to kill him.
Okay.
The game assumes that if you go after those guys that you're trying to avoid killing Commander Fishhead.
Okay. Good to know.
So it will trigger the boss. So this guy will put down fields of fire. So just avoid those and you should be okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah, should we take out the medics?
Yeah.
Part of me was hoping you'd try to board this ship.
Just a little heroic moment. I don't know if the heroic moment actually applies to both of us. Or only to me. But anyway, boss fights are a good time to use your heroic moment. It gives you a little extra healing. It's nice. We don't have any interrupts yet. That's sad.
Achievement completed. It's a snap. Oh, where's his... Really? Can you click on him? Oh, wait a second. Let's get this guy up here. Maybe he'll cough up his stuff.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Oh no, it's still in there. All right.
I got some new gloves.
I'm gonna pull this guy over so that I
Okay.
can. My loot is stuck inside, so don't
stuck
attack
inside?
this guy.
No, no, no. You should have got it when I
Nope.
grabbed the other guy.
Nope, it's still there.
Really?
Yep.
Oh
So
man.
I'm
Because
gonna pull.
I got a pair of gloves.
Put your companion on passive for a moment. I'm gonna pull this guy.
Passive. Okay. He's on. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna pull these guys over here so that they will die closer to my prize. That stupid robot. Come on. Over here. Difficult because of the stupid robot, you know?
Yeah, can you get your robot to come back?
I can't. We can't
Oh.
really do anything about him. Poop.
That other defender's going to go.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Well,
Level.
I guess I'm just gonna miss that piece of gear.
Are you? So there's nothing. I'm
There's
trying to see
nothing
if
I
there's.
can do.
What
Nope,
we're talking.
He doesn't even
what
have
we're
a
talking
toe
about
sticking
is
him up.
there's a glitch where sometimes things die in inanimate objects.
Oh,
and
I found it.
you found his toe. Good. So
Yay.
this boss died, and we couldn't find find anything to touch in order to get him to cough up what he had. I was able to, but it didn't work for her, I guess. So.
Oh, I did finally find a place to click on him. But sometimes if that bug happens, if you can, it doesn't really work very well sometimes, but if you can kite the enemies over to the area where your prize is that you're missing and then kill things there, it will auto loot and you can pick things up. So it's a little bit annoying, but...
Is there one of those? No, there's no... Okay. You ready? Going to the engine deck.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
Hi, Corporal.
We actually probably need to take a 5-minute break.
Okay, you want to wait here and do it, or you want to...
Yeah, let's murder these guys and then...
Okay.
Then we'll take a bio. Go check on our experiments.
Your experiment?
I always feel like when we say that we need a bio break, it sounds like you have to go check on your laboratory experiments.
I just go say, hey, I gotta go pee-pee.
Maybe I just know too many scientists.
All right, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. We'll be back shortly, so hang in there, folks. Thanks. Hey, we're back. My bounty hunter's grooving to the music, but he has music in his head now. Okay. You ready to take on
I got some new dances.
You do? Oh, you can get the dances and stuff, huh?
Yeah, let me see really quickly. Just, I know it's an aside, but this is a really fun part of the game. Oh gosh, where are the,
Are they on your, is it only available through Legacy? Because we don't have Legacy over on this side, right?
No, I have a Legacy. But it's just emotes. I don't remember where the emotes are listed. Oh yes, the little guy waving on the chat cube. That's where you find your emotes. Boop-a-doop.
Okay, little guy waving on the. Oh, emotes. There we are. Got it.
Yeah.
Celebration.
Yes, that's where you find them. So you can go into my dances, and I just got like a whole bunch of new ones. I thought. Maybe I didn't pay to make them universal. Which I should, because everything's half price right now for cartel coins. But
okay. So yeah, what
here's
she's
my
talking
club
about
dance.
is like
Club
Air Punch,
dance.
Celebrate,
Oh,
Tier
yeah.
2, Fist Pump, Spike. Those are all locked right now, but you can purchase them with cartel points. And cartel points you collect as you go. But this is not cartel
You can buy
points.
them too.
Yes.
So that's her club dance. That's a goth dance.
Okay.
Like, yeah, we got a murder.
And I've got all the old streams on there too, so you can get a really good idea since we started this venture here.
Hey, I earned an interrupt last time when we leveled.
Oh, I didn't even check to see what was going on. Let me look. Let's we're going to get the other sentinel over
and
there.
after we kill him and get the bonus, then a new robot will pop out for us to murder.
Oh yeah, that'll be a... Oh, I see there's the other...
The little hub, the bonus hub we have to hit.
The other panel's over there on the side of the box, just behind this guy. Touchy touchy.
So if you hit the little panel, then we have a brand new robot to murder. Objective updating.
Where's the... Oh, here he comes.
Here he comes.
All right, another boss.
Come on.
Oh, mini boss.
Yep. Get him. He's mean.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. That new ability is kind of fun. It's an AoE, by the way.
I'm standing pretty far back. Kind of hard to get completely at range in some of these flashpoints, but I managed to get pretty far back.
Ooh, I think I got a new gun.
We got an achievement.
I got a new blaster pistol, but it's level 42. Oh, so a lot more damage, but it's not an upgrade because I've upgraded my 42 pistol. So I'm going to hang on to it until I can upgrade it.
Yoo-hoo. All right. Let's go. More murder. More mayhem.
More heads.
No.
Oh, come on.
We keep
Could do
making a
some
joke
heads.
about that because there's a couple of bounty hunter quests in the beginning that involve the opportunity to cut people's heads off. There's like more than one opportunity. And he keeps cutting off people's heads.
Some of the
Some
storyline
weird
in
thing with cutting people's heads off.
Maria 101. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream. We are murdering all the things.
Got these guys back behind us over here.
Ooh. Hey, we should take them out with a canister. Ah. I like those gas cylinders that you can go boom, just kill.
I forget about the gas cylinders all the time.
Murder, 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 murder.
Now, it made more sense if the gas cylinder was over here, because these guys are pain.
No, because they've got it right there because those three guys pop out of the door every time. So you can just eliminate them.
Oh,
by
we got
hitting
that medic
gas
on the
cylinder.
side. Did we get him? I guess we got him. Oh, yeah. See, his legs are sticking out of the wall.
He died and went into the wall.
Hey, Maria, what brought you to the stream today?
There. Through the door.
You do not have permission to loot your own loot. Fine, either way.
Door opening. Uh-oh.
Escape pods aren't far now. You can make it on your own, General.
And what about you?
Mouthy Jedi.
I will face my destiny. Go now, my friend.
Nah, we gotta kidnap you.
Halt where you are. I am Yadira Ban, Padawan of the Jedi Order. I was sent to protect the General, and you will not pass.
What's a patty one?
Just a
I was
patty
sent
one?
here to take your general. I think one of us will be disappointed.
Yes,
that what they
I
call
expect
it?
You're right about that. But I intend to drive you.
One of us will be
meter by
dead.
meter if need be, just as the Republic pushed the Sith Empire into the dark of the galaxy.
Ooh,
Blah, blah,
shaking
blah.
in my boots.
I don't need to scare you, only defeat you, and that I can do.
But you won't prepare to die. And get a snowball in the face. Okay, she does a...
You may run, or you may stand
She does
your
a thing
ground.
I'll try to
You're going
interrupt.
farther.
Which is actually Kind of annoying. And
Going to win this.
think
look at that.
she like takes off and
Interrupt.
flies all over the place,
Yeah.
doesn't she? Also,
Yeah, she bounces all over the place. She's irritating. You've still got
Annoying.
Mako on passive.
Does some annoying crap.
By the way. You should probably put Mako off of passive so she'll heal us.
You aren't going to win this. I swear it.
She's still just standing around.
I fixed her.
There we go. Yeah. I have that key bound so that I can take them on and off passive. with
Yeah,
a
you know
key
me.
click.
I do know keybound before it's time.
Yeah,
Ooh, there's a
it's
purple.
Very useful. Very useful to do that.
What'd I
because
get out of there?
Have a
I
real
got-
quick way to take them off and
I got a new pair of cuffs.
there's a couple of fights later on in Knights of the Fallen Empire and stuff where it's pretty useful to take your companion, put them on
Yeah.
passive so they don't get hurt, so they
Well,
can come back
one
and
of these
heal
days
you.
I'm going to have to dig in and do that, but today is not
Fun.
the day.
A lot of people don't like it, but that doesn't include me. I very much enjoyed it. So. What people didn't like was that you lost all your companions, but you get them back over time as the story continues. It's a neat
Yeah.
story. It's really cool. I mean, this story is like 3,000 years before A New Hope or something, so it's like a long time before.
The general.
General. Oh, he's injured.
You can put aside your weapons. I won't try to run. Besides, I doubt I'd make it to an escape pod without my intestines spilling out.
Lovely.
I might just spill your intestines myself. I don't need you alive.
I'm well
You were
aware
like
of
so
Imperial
body
policy
horror.
regarding
So
my
weird.
kind. I was a general in the Imperial military service. Did they tell you that when they sent you here? Did they even know?
Why would you betray the Empire?
If you knew what I knew, you'd understand. If you'd heard what both sides are plotting, you wouldn't be eager to restart this war. They're building doomsday weapons, shields that envelop planets, missiles that darken suns. Republic and Empire are planning to raise worlds, annihilate civilizations. It will be unlike anything the galaxy's seen since the Great Hyperspace War. And it's too late to stop it. The so-called peace is already lost.
There would be bloodshed on a massive scale, and I will be part of it.
Yeah, Mako
So
didn't like that
greedy.
either.
But you won't survive. None of us will.
Mako's going to be an expensive companion.
Me,
For
my
real. You
stomach
gotta
full
buy
of
her a
blood,
lot of jewelry.
and my implant full of cybernetic secrets and stolen plans. What will you do?
You're no use to me alive.
So be it. We're all as good as dead anyway.
Now, see, I went the other way.
Oh, the reason I made this decision was because if we take him back to the Empire, they'll just torture him, and she
Yeah.
doesn't believe in that. So
But I thought it was interesting because Mako disapproved of me taking him prisoner.
that's because she knows that they'll
He'll
just
be
take him and torture
tortured.
him.
Yeah. All right.
So it's
fine.
weird. It's one of those situations where it should be kind of reversed. Like killing him is actually the kinder
The
decision.
kinder,
I
more
think.
gentler way to go.
Yeah. So your guy probably isn't all that upset with a little bit of torture. He's like, whatever. Can I have the head when you're done?
Yeah. I'm just here for the head. I'm going to have to edit that one out.
This is Protocol Unit NRO2. If you are
Yeah,
receiving
that
this
could
message,
sound
others,
not right,
contact
but-
the Black Talon as quickly as possible.
Explain
What
yourself.
happened?
What's going on?
There has been an incident aboard the bridge.
An
Your
incident.
tactics have inspired.
Idiots! You'll get us all damn well killed!
No. Yeah. Yep. Okay. That's probably not. That's probably old silent film wacky music is not really the right background.
Yeah, and I can't play the music on the stream because I get censored if I do, so.
See, that's so weird because I was just watching a Swadarista video yesterday and she definitely has the music. So.
Hmm.
You
Well,
might
maybe
wanna
because
ask...
she's such a large draw, she doesn't get picked on anymore.
I don't know, but you should probably think about giving it a try. Send her an email and find out what she did.
Well,
She'll
YouTube
answer.
did it as well. YouTube censored me as well, and so I just like, nah, I'm not gonna fight this. I'm just gonna go ahead and deal with it.
Yeah, but it might be interesting to find out what she did. You know, like at what point was she like... Because there are tons of Star Wars streamers.
Oh, yeah.
And not all of them have the music off, so they can't be all getting their stuff taken down.
I think it's whatever gets picked up, like the main themes from Williams, from John Williams gets picked up, and, you know, stuff like that. So anytime you create a new character, or they go into the...
yeah.
Yeah. That tends to be an issue, I think.
Yeah. It's all based on John Williams, though, so...
I do apologize for the condition of the bridge.
Well,
As I'd intended to explain earlier, there was an incident.
What? What happened?
There are corpses all over the floor. This is what you call an incident?
Several of the crew were extremely agitated by your behavior. Ensign Hedder feared you might execute anyone who failed to contribute to the mission. A group of officers attempted to flee the ship before you returned. Lieutenant Silas objected, and a firefight broke out. There was a large number of casualties, but don't worry, I am fully capable of piloting the ship back to Dromund Kaas.
You're telling me they panicked and killed one another?
That is correct. It was unexpected. Grand Moff Kilrin is eagerly awaiting your report. Should I put him through?
With the crew dead, I suppose there's not much left to do.
Opening channel now.
Well, how fortunate I could reach my friends aboard the Black Talon. The droid's been keeping me appraised of your work, but I've very much wanted to hear from you. How did the attack go?
The Brentel Star has been disabled, and the General is dead.
Pity you couldn't bring him back alive, but really it makes little difference. You should be proud. This is only one of the many operations we're conducting across the galaxy. It's a new beginning to the war. The General was one of the greatest weapons the Republic had, a defector, and you've snatched him from enemy hands. I'll remember this, and I'll make sure you're rewarded.
Remember my name. Spread it around.
I'll make sure your heroism is mentioned when I report to the other Moffs. But my words hardly matter. Soon you'll be joining us on the home world, and you can see for yourself what you've been fighting for. It should be inspiring. Enjoy the rest of your journey. Kilrin out.
Yes, I always want to impress the Moffs. My main goal. Oh, I hit 20. So what level are you now?
I am 20. I leveled as well.
Cool.
I got a dark side achievement too. I must have been making enough dark choices.
So are
I'm
we
sort
going
of just
to...
going random this time. Yeah, we're going to Dromund Kaas.
Okay.
Dromund Kaas.
Off we go. So we have this running joke that I should probably explain. On Hutta, which is the beginning of the storyline for both of our characters, the Hutts the Hutt cartel keeps asking for me in particular to bring a head back as proof that things were taken care of. And so we have this running joke where I just like whack off everybody's head, and that's the way we do things around here. Unfortunately,
so I keep
Mako is
teasing him
not
about
impressed.
cutting people's heads off. Mako is not happy about it. Because bounty hunters are supposed to be so peaceful. Yeah, I don't
Yes.
care.
So I think
So this is a little a quest that I'm going to have to be quiet for so you can go through with your companion. You got to click on the little things and get roboted into the city.
Got to check in.
Mm-hmm.
So is this one of mine or one of your quests, or both of us?
Each of us, but we have different quests.
Got it. Mine's just kind of like looking around.
Yeah, it's showing you the hangar.
The layout of the area.
Yep.
Spaceports all smell the same.
Just you're going to chat with your companion.
Spacers who haven't bathed in a week. Let's get out of this stink. Whatever the rest of Dromund Kaas is like, the air has got to be fresher than in here.
I would have figured you'd been to Dromund Kaas before.
Braden and I moved around a lot when we first got together, but we never made it here. Keep in mind, Imperials aren't fond of aliens. Step out of line and they'll notice.
Yeah, Mr. Mustache made a comment about me taking the heads. He goes, nice, just like every Star Wars movie, someone loses an arm.
Yes.
Very true.
True.
My goal is to join the Great Hunt. That's it.
Still, let's try to keep a low profile. Come on, the Mandalorian Enclave.
I'll wait at the elevator for you.
Someone named Krista Markon.
All right, I gotta go find Krista Mycon. You need to do the same?
Krista Markin, that's your quest.
Oh,
I
okay.
have to go talk to the keeper.
The key. Oh, that's right.
Gotta go talk to the boss. All right. This is Dromund Kaas Spaceport. There is a datacron in here that we should get at some point, but probably not today. We'll get it before we leave the planet.
Okay.
I just don't want to look it up right now because we've only got half an hour left, and I don't want to.
It might take us longer.
Well, it's pretty quick to get. I just can't remember where it is specifically, so I'll look it up later. I remember where the other ones are on the planet, but I don't remember the specific location. Okay. Want to talk to Commander Rylon here?
Oh, where is it?
He's right here.
Oh, I don't have anything to click.
You need to open up your map and make sure you have exploration quests turned on.
Let's see. Map filters, mail, quick travel points, trainer, taxi, exploration missions. Yes, I do. Okay, so what do you want me? What do I need to click on?
Dismount. Dismount. See if you get this quest.
Oh, the one with the commander?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry,
Commander
I wasn't paying attention. I was standing on top of him. That's what the issue was.
Yeah. That's why I said dismount, because you might not see him on your giant mount.
I'm Commander Rylon. I have an emergency situation here.
Just like writing a Kodo in World of Warcraft.
Yes.
It's, excuse me, Mr. Torin, can you get off of that mailbox, please?
I've even had reports of jungle beasts attacking speeders.
You might have need of me.
Given the circumstances, I believe someone of your abilities is precisely what's needed. I dispatched 2 commando teams into the jungle to clear out the beasts, but they never returned. An emergency holo message came through from one of the team leaders. I'll play it for you.
Repeat. Landing beacons are emitting some kind of energy. Power surges are driving the beasts mad. Can't get close enough to reroute power. Lost my team. Beasts closing in. Need reinforced.
Uh-oh, he got eaten by a critter.
Sensors confirm unusual energy readings in the jungle. The spaceport's landing beacons appear to be the cause.
Just tell me where to go.
Thank you. A team as skilled as yours.
Leo didn't like that. She doesn't like it when I am of service to the Empire.
Throughout the nearby jungle, you'll need to reroute power on all of them. I'll track your progress from here. Return when
She
you're
wants
done.
me to be a nasty person who kicks people in the face 100% of the time.
So, like me.
I'd be better off with Mako, and you'd be better off with Kaleo. Okay, so we just gotta go take care of these jungle beasts. And when we do it, we'll go get a datacron, because I know exactly where it is. Kill the jungle predators. Okay, that's the first landing beacon. I usually don't mount up on this one because...
You got to get off so quickly.
Kind of don't need to, yeah. You know what? There's the little dude to get a quest from down here. So let's do that before we continue on. Guard Cullen is his name.
What's this? Shaking down travelers?
What are you gonna do if we say yes? When the speeders were pulled off the line, people started braving the deeper jungle, trying to make it to Kaas City on foot. Had a few deaths, some of them VIPs. Captain Tolto sent us to keep people out and poke around a bit, see what's out there.
Don't keep me waiting.
We managed to take some data readings, even some hollows. Big nasty critters out there, nothing to mess with. Our runner, unfortunately, is down a leg from the experience. If you're headed back towards the spaceport, could you give the observation disk to Captain Tolto?
Mr. Mustache asks what server we're playing on, and I can't recall. We're on the new
Shea
Asian one, I
Vizsla.
think, right? Which one?
Yeah, this is the Shea Vizsla.
I can and will.
Although they need to know that that is the Australian area server, so that's the time on that server may not be the best for them if they are in the Western Hemisphere. They might want to start out on Satil Shan or one of those other ones.
Yeah. So the idea there is that there might be a lot more folks around.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're not looking to group with other people, so we don't really mind. We just wanted to try this server because it's the first cloud server, cloud-based server.
Right,
And
we
it's a
wanted to
brand
see
new
what that was
server,
like.
brand new legacy. We just wanted to start completely over, but yeah, the time zone is like.
Yeah, he's going to go
Melbourne.
with the European server then.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a German server and I think a French one. So that people there, the content's still in English, but the people there speak German and French if that's what you need. They also speak English. There are plenty of English-speaking people on the other servers, but
I was actually watching a group yesterday that were doing they were doing raids in SWTOR and or operations, I guess they call them, right? And they were German.
Oh, were they all talking German?
They were all talking German. Yeah.
Nice.
It's like, oh, okay.
During the pandemic, I got on a kick where I wanted to learn some German, so I joined a guild over there to help me learn my German during the pandemic, but it did not last. I sort of gave up because learning languages is difficult. And at the time I thought, oh, surely the content will be in German, but it wasn't. It was all in English.
Yeah, I didn't stick around too long on their channel because they were taking their sweet time and getting their group together.
Well, I found it hard to learn more German while talking to people online in the guild and play at the same time. It was a nice effort, but it just didn't work out. Oh well, I would have liked to learn to speak some German. I like German.
That's what
It's a
my
really
son took
colorful
in high
language.
school. My
I
French
took
is as good as my
Spanish.
Mandarin, not
I
so
was
good.
really good at it. I had a scholarship to go to Spain to finish high school, and my mother wouldn't let me go. Okay. Alright. Now, this is a Datacron.
Hey, it's a Datacron.
Yay!
I can't touch it, so I'll wait for you to...
Go ahead.
Oh, there we go. You have located a Datacron, an ancient technology once used by the Infinite Empire. The Datacron was created for the singular purpose to improve one's presence attribute. This one's still active, used to improve your presence attribute. Once used, I get presence +2. I am much more present. Ah, Mr. Mustache speaks Dutch close enough to German.
Ah, Dutch is wonderful! Are you in Holland? Okay, let's see here. Let's go.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of lag in the stream today, so...
Yeah, I wonder if one of your sons is up there clogging up the stream.
No, it's probably just one. Because he's the only one. Yeah, he is in Holland. In the Netherlands.
Yay! I love, love, love the Netherlands, and I wish I could visit one day.
I've only been there once, and that was like 40 years ago, so...
I had a friend that was from there, who I gamed with online. He was the most funny person. Also, the Noble, World of Warcraft lore video guy, he's from Netherlands.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
He's the YouTuber.
That's why he has such an...
Well, he's also on Twitch,
that's
too.
why his accent is so incredibly cool, because he's just like... He's got the best accent.
He doesn't have an accent.
Yeah, he does.
Not to him.
Noble? Well, to us he does, though. It's beautiful, and he rolls his R's incredibly well. He's like
Someone online told me that I had a great accent, and I'm like, oh. And she was asking...
I know it's weird to be told that as an American, isn't it? Because you're like, I sound like a newsreader.
Dunglish is, for us, is horrible to hear. I like that. I'll have to remember that one. Level 21. Woot.
But we joke about it in Colorado, which is where I am, that we all sound like newscasters. Because we do. Good morning, everyone, from Colorado.
Yes.
It's the most non-accent accent in the U.S.
Thanks to you. Analysis indicates they were deliberately sabotaged to drive the jungle beasts insane. I'm transmitting a full report to Kaas City. You've done the Empire a great service and earned this special recognition.
Mr. Mustache has asked where you've been in the Netherlands.
I have not been there, but I would love to go.
And I've been only to Amsterdam. And I was there 40 years ago on a tour with my mom and my aunt. So I didn't have much of a choice. It was fun, though.
Let's go to the capital on the taxi. So there's lots of critters that will chomp on us.
Well, I've got, Kaas City? Is that where we're headed?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We don't want to go through critters that want to chomp on us, because that'll just take more time. We want to get to Kaas City. Kaas City. I lived in Manchester in Britain for a while, and I knew quite a few people from the Netherlands when I was there. But I never got the opportunity to go.
Yeah, he's right. There wasn't as much tourism as there is now, and less bicycles in the canals.
I am a history and art nut, so Amsterdam seems like a great place to visit to me for that reason. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna get dropped off in Kaas City.
Did you go inside?
I went to the central taxi.
Oh, there you are. Oh, you're up top.
Yep, I'm gonna have to double back to you because I went to the central taxi. So I'll get on my bike and get over there.
Oh, I didn't. I missed the. I got to go back to do that. Hang on. Little posters. Okay. Wouldn't be a stream from me if I wasn't lost somewhere in the.
Destination?
Mandalorian Enclave. Is that where I'm headed now?
Yeah, but let's go ahead and talk to this little guy at the front first.
Oh, the central taxi first. Got it.
No. Let's go talk to this guy, Minder 20 first.
Okay,
At the very front of the city.
I didn't see where you were. I just flew by you.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. You can double back.
Yeah, I'll come back.
It's not too far. The nice thing about SWTOR is that anytime you look at a map and go, gosh, that's really far away, it's actually never as far as it looks. This is a pretty small sandbox or whatever.
Except for Nar Shaddaa.
Nar Shaddaa can be pretty big.
Yeah, Nar Shaddaa, they have
Alderaan.
Yeah, you're traveling around in Nar Shaddaa quite a bit.
Yeah. Alderaan too. But in general,
Alderaan.
it's never as far as it seems.
So Mr. Mustache says, yeah, we got a really big square in Amsterdam with all kinds of museums to go to. Okay,
Yeah.
I am back at the I see you on the map now. Let me
Yeah,
go
just
find
come
you.
over here. There's a quest over here.
I started coming over there, and then you said something about taking the.
Well,
taking
I
the
should have
taxi,
gotten
and I was
the
like,
other. I should have gotten the other taxi. Was my point.
Okay.
I just didn't. I didn't say it well enough. This is our show us around the city quest.
A second of your time, please. Oh, and you have colleagues. Unexpected, but no matter. Minder 20, Imperial Intelligence.
You're wanting to hire me?
As long as you can be discreet. You are new faces on Dromund Kaas.
He cannot be discreet.
Yes, I can.
Situation.
I can put the heads in a bag.
Go where he says and do what he asks. There's little danger, but you must not question him.
All right.
Brief me, and I'll begin right away.
The man is named Manda, and he is in a local cantina. Tell him the Lord of Sorrow sent you. Good luck. We will not speak again.
Hey,
So
Mr.
I
Mustache. I will see
love
you
this
later.
quest.
Thanks for joining.
Bye, Mr. Mustache. Thank you for coming.
We're here every Wednesday, and then check the schedule. You'll see when I do other streams as well. So thank you for joining.
Have a good one. So this is our show us around the city quest, and I love this quest, and I do it every single time. There's some other quests to pick up in here, but let's finish this one first because
Okay.
I just prefer it that way. And we should always do what I want to do. No, I just think that it's just better if we do this before anything else. So there's a character in front of the bank here. Oh, you don't have to kill him.
Okay.
He's just an overheated droid.
Overheated.
And now
He's a gift
yeah,
droid.
he overheated. I had to throw a snowball at
Oh,
him.
is he one of the ones that gives you the snowballs?
You can get the special snowflake from everybody, but you
Oh,
have to
okay.
buy the snowball launcher from the guy on the fleet. All right. Dismount. Actually, we have to go to the bar first. So let's do that.
Well, I'm following you, so
I did it in the wrong order. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Gotta go to the bar first. Go into the Nexus Cantina. Boop, boop, boo, boop, boop, boo, boo. Phew.
And we gotta go in here.
Yep.
Into the cantina.
Yes.
Get off your
Back
mounts.
in the day when you had to discover every bind point, this quest was basically intended for you to discover the cantina, discover the bank, and discover the spaceport. You know, that's why it exists.
There's Manda.
Mm-hmm.
Manda, the Lord of Sorrow sent me.
Listen carefully. I can say this once. A Chiss security officer stands at the bank. Hand him this gambling chip. He will give you a small item and further instructions. Now walk away casually.
Just casually, huh?
Yep. Well, I guess if you wanted to walk, you would roleplay a walk by hitting your slash command, and then you can just like, I'm walking slowly. But we don't need to do that. Do 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 do.
On the scent, is that what we're working on?
Yeah, we gotta go talk to the Chiss security officer in front of the bank where I was before.
Wait. Which way are you going?
Just leave the bar.
Oh, they both go the same direction. Never mind. Can't mount here.
Can't mount your speeder inside the cantina. Gosh, they're
Sometimes
so
you can.
strict in the Empire. Okay. So we'll go back over. So the funny thing about this Chiss officer, the first Imperial agent I ever rolled, I loved this NPC so much that I made my first Imperial agent a copy of him. So that's why if you ever see me playing Cyril, he's based on this guy.
Ah,
and I decided in my head that like they're related, like he's his brother or something.
So you got a thing for blue guys, huh?
I just thought he was the coolest guy.
I have a gambling chip for you.
And I have a package for you. Do not open it. Better if you don't even look at it. There is an NK line droid. I'll show you where to find it. The package goes there. Long live the Emperor.
I just love that guy. I was like, that guy needs to be my agent. Maybe not that interesting as I thought it was, but still. Good memories for me.
You definitely have a type.
Not really. I mean, that's not the type of man that I dig in real life, but
Tall,
I
blue,
do
and
like
brooding?
the chunky hero. I like the chunky hero body type in SWTOR for some reason. I don't know why. It's funny. I don't know. They just look so... They're just so big. You're so bulky. They look like they're going, do you even lift, bro? You know, which is really funny. All my... not all, but a significant number of my dude characters have that body type because it's just so funny. They're so bulky and they just take up the whole screen. It's hilarious. It's kind of like having a tour, and you know, like their bigness is fun. This is a cute wrap up. I love this quest.
I have a package for you.
For me? How wonderful. And I, in turn, have something for you to show appreciation. If we have not caught the Republic's attention with this sequence, they simply aren't paying attention. Empire forever.
Woohoo! I leveled.
Woot.
We are in a bonus XP event right now, so that's
cool.
why we're
I got
that's why
21
we're
as
rocking
well.
the
I
levels.
didn't see when I hit 21, but
Yeah.
I can drink.
Yay! So why don't we don't have much time yet, so why don't we just run over and do your Mando quest real quick
Okay.
to wrap up the stream for the day.
Let's see, I gotta fly to the
I
next
think we can get through it.
place.
I'm pretty sure we can get through it by the end of the stream, but if you have to extend a little bit longer and I have to go exactly at 2 o'clock...
Well, if you want,
then
I mean,
it'll
if
be
you want to, we could end it now if you want. I'm okay with not going any further.
Do you want to do that and just go park our butts in the cantina and start up with our class quest next time?
Yeah, why don't we do that? Because that'll
There's
give
fun
you...
quests to do in the city too, so we'll have a lot of things to do next time.
Well, that'll also give you some time to, like, take a breath before you have to jump back into work, too, so...
Yeah, sorry, I just have a meeting
No.
exactly at 2 today, so...
Hey, real life. It happens.
Yep. I love working at home, but it does mean that I have to, like, be really super diligent about being on time.
no
To
problem.
the second. So. Alrighty, well, I'm going to wrap it up then. Thanks, everybody, for watching the stream today.
Yeah,
I really
thank you.
enjoyed hearing from you.
And thank everyone for following. I appreciate it. I think I told Peep yesterday that we finally hit 20 followers on the stream, and which is really kind of cool. And so, you know, we're going to keep working at this and seeing how to improve. And if you guys have ideas on how we can, I'd certainly like to hear it. If I don't see you before the next time, have a good day. Have a good afternoon. Definitely have a good night. Love you all. Thanks for following. See ya. Bye.